All right.
Oh, Christopher J.
Let me get in your head.
Well. You can go ahead and call me, dude. You won't hear the fucking me getting off the car and not paying attention, dude. It's great. Don't worry about it, dude. We can still do the podcast, no problem. How dumb do I sound? Let me know.
I didn't get out of the car. I stayed in the car the whole time.
Okay, but you have to get out of your car to get into your apartment, correct?
Right.
Okay, well, that's what I'm talking about, Chris.
That's why I said we could have just done it while I was in the car, like on the Skype on my phone, and then we could have taken a quick break and then gotten onto this. That's what I thought would happen.
You sounded like shit on the fucking messenger. You would have sounded even worse like shit on this thing.
Oh, you think so?
I know so.
All right.
You're doing something right now that you don't sound as normal either.
I'm right here. I'm on the microphone. You hear me?
Yeah, you're all up on that shit now. Now you sound too loud, dude. Yeah, that one sounds too echoey, and now you sound like you're trying to get in Ray's face, dude.
Here. Let me do this. I have my fucking Honeywell fan. You know, from the company that brought you home honey makers. Here, how's that? I don't have the air breezing on in this general direction.
Just turn on the AC.
Yeah.
I do have it on, but this is a hot part of the apartment. It's always hot. There's no vents.
Oh, now the apartment sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. How is it our hot part? There's only fucking one room, dude.
There's also this. No, there's not.
No. Unreal, Christopher J. You just have to fight about it, huh?
He's a liar, dude. He's a liar.
So tell everyone the story, dude. Let us know what you were up to.
You want me to tell about it?
Of course. Okay. That's the highlight.
The recon.
Yeah, recon.
The recon.
So I had a buddy who will go nameless, buddy at work. Really nice guy. He's always buying like potluck shit for everyone. And like when the fucking McGregor-Mayweather fight happened, he invited everyone to watch his apartment, and he didn't even charge anyone anything, and provided pizza and shit. So
he didn't tap him on the shoulder when they
no, he
money
didn't.
in the jar.
He didn't do that, believe it or not. Actually, he just has people bring little shit like I had to bring like a 6-pack of sodas, like that.
So yeah, people did bring things. Okay, so he's not as great of a guy.
He's not asking for like expensive shit. He's just like, just bring a 6-pack Coke or some shit. But anyway, so
did you bring the HEB brand?
No, I brought the real shit. But the thing is,
you try and cheat me.
Lying.
You try and cheat me and Mark when we ask for stuff, right?
Oh,
I get a phone call from a number I don't recognize, and normally when that happens, I Google like 4 different websites and just try to see who it is. And 9 times out of 10, Mark, I'm not you. I don't buy and sell houses. I don't have local numbers calling me every fucking day. That never happens.
So
I just want to say, and 99% of the time it's fucking telemarketers and shit, and that's usually right. Because I get 830 area codes all the time calling me, asking me, it's always recorded messages about Social Security, student loans, Medicare, all this kind of shit, and it's tax relief, that kind of thing. So anyway, so I saw this, and I couldn't find it in any of those websites. I was like, man, who the fuck was that? So I said, I'm gonna take a chance here, just see who this is. I called, and it was him, and he said he'd gotten I guess his friends or whatever texted him his girlfriend was cheating on him, wanted me to go to the hotel that she was at down the.
How did they find out his girlfriend was cheating on him?
I have no idea. I didn't get that in depth, but he just said, hey, it's right down the street from where you live. Can you just drive by there and see if there's a certain vehicle there? And if it is, take a couple pictures of it, get the license plate and show me, and then I'll know.
And
so if I would have asked you to do that for me, what kind of chaos would have caused in your life?
Oh, you would have wanted me to go to the fucking south side.
How much danger would your life be in, Chris?
Not even that.
If I said that.
You need to pay my rent for 2 months if I do this for you, right? Some bullshit. Just like Ray asking for money all the time. Yep.
Mark, actually, I can do some favors for rent, man. I could actually do that, come think of it.
Oh, but the thing is, did you ask him for anything?
He's always doing shit at work.
What the fuck does that have to do with me?
He's always doing shit at work. Mark never does anything for you. He never gets you over.
No, all right, okay.
Oh, now it's all right.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
Richard's real friends, ha ha ha. He's got a shaving channel, didn't you know?
You want to give him a shout?
And
I don't feel like it now.
Hey,
well,
guys.
you do.
This is Joe with a dick here.
Joe the Dick. Gonna show you about my new Stingray. And fucking Ray comes out of nowhere, dude. Starts trashing everyone, dude. How great would that be on the channel?
Mark,
I'd be happy.
Mark, do you use any of those fucking lotions that he uses on there, like the Razor Rock and any of that shit?
No, I've never paid attention to it. I just use the pre shaver and an actual shave one.
Chris is taking notes, dude, so when he shaves, he'll be prepared.
Yeah.
When are you gonna shave and cut that hair, Chris? I know you were talking about it. You were trashing yourself, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to get that. This weekend I'm getting my hair cut.
So are you paying $8, $9, or $10 for the haircut? Because I'm just curious.
No, with tip it'll probably be close to 20.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
It is. It's the place I go to. That's what it costs after tip.
Why don't I believe you?
How much do you tip?
$2.
You got an $18 haircut?
That's what they charge. And it's right down the street.
The guy that worries about all the money you're paying $18 for a haircut, dude.
But I only get one like 3 times a year,
Wow.
if that.
Mine are $25 a pop, dude, and then plus the $5 tip.
Dude, but you're rich though. That's the
And
difference.
yeah, you're rich. And how often do you get them?
Every 2 weeks, right? Or
Once
every
a week?
Yeah.
Once a week? Fool?
Fuck.
He goes every week, yeah. And
John Gotti over here.
But he was saving money because he didn't cut his hair for like 2 years. Remember? Well, he got the
Yeah,
sides still.
so-
He got the sides still. How much? Do they still charge you $25 just to?
The sides.
Yeah.
The sides? What do you
like,
mean the sides?
Well, like your sideburns and shit. You would still cut some, you know.
No, the sideburns, somebody would take care of them for me while I was sitting here.
Oh, lady friend.
Let's just say that. Let's just say that.
Ah,
Let's just say she's about 5'2", dude. Let's just say that.
a fury. 5'2", a fury, right?
Fuck. Yep.
And we,
Fuck yeah.
And we ain't talking about Alexa Bliss, daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Dude, there's a manager at my job looks like Alexa Bliss.
are you squirting?
Nah, dude, but she has that same kind of demeanor, same look, everything.
So are you
Does
squirting?
she?
Nah.
Nah.
There's a lot of fine.
masturbating about her neck.
No, there's a lot of fine.
He's
There's
got
a lot of fine.
That's a lie.
He's got a bucket.
There's a lot.
He got a bucket with her name on it, dude. Let's just say that.
There's a lot of finance managers in my department. Let's just say that.
But you're not squirting for
Um,
them.
No comment.
But they're fine asses, but they're not. Okay, I don't get it, but all right, dude. I get
No
it.
comment.
No comment, dude. So we had to wait for Christopher J, folks. That's why we're giving him a hard time today, because we're gonna review the Changeling, the 1980 Changeling, not that wannabe Angelina Jolie that everyone's been. Oh, y'all doing the Changeling with Angelina? Fuck no. Why the fuck would we do the Changeling with Angelina Jolie? Why would we do a film like that? I mean, fucking A, you know. Anyway.
By the way, Joey, we got to keep this one kind of short because I'm not in a great mood because my neighbors drew a dick on my door. So.
Oh my god. So that doesn't sound like
I
anyone.
don't think.
Uh-huh.
What?
That don't sound like anyone that comes to mind, dude.
It's something that happened to me. I don't know anyone else that's ever happened to. Just people in this complex are pricks, man. So they got to draw a dick on my door.
Were you playing the music too loud? Is that what it was?
No, I was told I could listen to my music at a reasonable volume. You know, if Sharon can use her headphones.
Not doing that.
Well, they're the only ones that complain, dude. Nobody else does it. They're the only ones.
All right, so let's get into the fucking change.
Of course, you didn't think about that.
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry, dude. We're gonna get one of those. Like all the professional podcasters have. They have those metal things that attach to the desk and they like angle down so the mic is hanging from that. I'm gonna get one of those.
Not interested.
Me either.
So the Changeling was released in 1980, and it's basically a movie about a man staying at secluded historical mansion, and he finds himself being haunted by a presence of a specter, dude. So that's the gist of it. And first of all, a little background here. So Mark, he's over with horror movies. He knows a lot of the famous ones, you know. He's over like that. Chris, he's not a tough guy, so he doesn't watch horror movies. So that's what he tells me. So Chris, what what was your thoughts when you were watching this yesterday for the first time, dude, and you were by yourself? I mean, were you shaking? Were the lights on the whole night? I mean, what was the deal?
Oh, I mean, no, I mean it's so the parts that got me. Well, I don't want to go too deep into it, but there's certain parts in the house that kind of got you, riled up, razzled up, like really lock your eyes into it and everything, and that's one of the good things. But it's not constantly that, and that's what makes it a good movie, because it's not just the startling, it's not just the supernatural, it's not just the gruesome, it's the story.
Yeah, it tells a good story. You have to actually listen to see what's going on, or you'll miss it. You know what I mean? It's not one of those films where it's gonna, like you said, scare the whole time, and then they look one way, and the little kid's running across the room, and then they look another way, and someone's making a fake profile. I mean, it's none of that shit, man. It's just they actually had building some build up. It's none of those cheap scares, right? But Mark, what did you think about the movie, man, when you were watching it? Without going into too much detail, but on your downtime at home there.
Oh, dude, I mean, after about 15 minutes in, I was like, man, this movie's pretty badass, dude. Pretty bad. I never seen it all, dude. I never seen it all till yesterday when I saw that motherfucker, dude. And it's interesting. It's very interesting because it's just one dude, really. The whole movie, dude. Like, he's fucking just talking to himself and talking to different people, small characters or whatever, dude. It's just him and that fucking palatial estate, dude. That's all it is, dude. That's how somebody knows how they're doing. They can work, dude, by themselves, dude.
Right? They can keep your attention. It's just him. And he's got fucking balls, dude, because when you're in that, like, that's like the mark of fucking actors, dude, because that motherfucker's in that big old house with a fucking ghost, and there's no problem, dude. He starts yelling at it, dude, and, no one's going to kick him out of his place, dude.
Dude, did you notice him, dude, throughout the whole movie? I bet you, if you look at it again, you'll notice it. That motherfucker does that Christopher J. eyebrow a lot, dude. A lot through the whole movie, dude. When he's pissed off, when he's interested in something, when he's investigating, it's just that fucking eyebrows up, dude. Like, what is this? Why is the door opening?
And him and Chris have the
I'm so great.
And him and Chris have the same hair too, right?
The same hair, dude. Actually, that motherfucker's got a better hairline, dude. But that guy's 65. That dude's 65, dude. So,
Oh my god, dude. Oh.
That's what. And did you notice he's got much better posture than Chris too? Did you notice that?
I did, dude.
Is that weird, Chris? Do you not find that a little startling for you?
You're a little worried, dude, after seeing that? You're like, man, this George C. Scott motherfucker, man. He'd probably take me in a fight, even though he's damn near 70.
Oh, yeah. He would. He'd beat the hell out of Chris, dude. There's no problem, dude.
There's look, you ain't gonna get no fucking dispute on my side. Let's talk about George Scott as a, as the person, as the actor, and so forth, because the him you keep talking about is, as you just mentioned, George Campbell Scott, who was 52 years old when this movie was filmed. And let's see here. Let's see his credentials.
There?
He came out. I'll tell you, dude. He came out. He was General George Patton in Patton. And then he played Ebenezer Scrooge in like a Christmas Carol movie. I don't know. It was like an '80s one.
In the 1984 version of Christmas Carol, yes.
Yeah, but the one
Chris has never seen Patton.
Oh, of course not, dude. It's a man's movie, dude.
There's not enough. There's Italians in it, but there's not the phony stereotype Italians that Chris finds humorous. That's what it is.
And another film that we're going to end up watching at some point down the line is another horror movie that he comes out in that I like a lot too. It's a lot like this one, but I don't know if it's as good. It's debatable, obviously. The Exorcist 3, and he plays like a similar character where he's investigating some haunting some murders. It's good. It's pretty good. I mean, I think this was probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. But he gets over.
When we watch that third one, dude. When we watch that third one, we gotta count how many times he raises his eyebrow, dude. That motherfucker, dude.
And don't forget that he was in Doctor Strangelove, a movie I have personally watched.
And he was also custom.
What the hell is Doctor Strangelove? What is that?
Joe, you wanna?
I've never seen.
Joe, you. Oh, that's a Kubrick. That's a Stanley Kubrick film there. So it's an Air Force general who like loses his mind and starts. He gets on an intercom on a base and starts telling everyone that the Soviet Union has fired nukes at America, and so everyone on the base is just like flipping out, panicking, and all this stuff. And he starts like getting all these fighter jets to go fly against the Soviet Union.
It has to be.
Oh, so he built up something. He built up something in his mind, is what you're saying, right?
Well, it was during.
So that's why you relate to it. Okay, got it, dude.
Yeah, it was during that whole Russia and America kind of deal. That's like was released in '64, so filmed in '63. So Chris is trying to get George C. Scott over to, but yeah, George is.
And I was going to say George is, by the way, is also a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Served in the peacetime of 1945-1950, so at the end of World War II, right before the Korean War began.
And he's been married a shitload of times. He was actually married to the chick that's in this movie, the one that's that sells him the house, that goes with them everywhere. That chick, her name is Trish.
That fucking fine one, dude?
Yeah, dude, exactly what I said.
No.
I couldn't believe it, dude. I was like, he was married to this fine-ass bitch, that he's old as fuck.
When I was watching it, dude, when I was watching that motherfucker, I was like, they were making eyes at each other. I was like, wait a minute, dude, I'm familiar with eyes and looks like that, dude. What the fuck is going on, dude? Mm-hmm. So he was already banging her at that time then.
Yeah, they're already banging.
Dude, that explains it right there, dude. When they're staring at each other in scenes, you're just like, man, these motherfuckers look like they're flirting or they're in love, dude. But that's not part of the story.
Yeah,
now it all makes sense, dude. Yeah, it all makes sense.
They were already married for like 8 years or something, and then till I think that was his last wife. He was married like 4 or 5 times or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, it's funny you saw it right away, dude. You saw it. You saw the workaround he was trying to do.
Right away, dude. When she comes in and she's like, "Oh, that's a great house," and I was like, "Why is she staring at that?" Like they had a drink at that ball, whatever.
She's looking at his dick, right?
Yeah, she's staring at his dick and then his eyes, and then I'm like, what the fuck is that look for? What the fuck is it? That's one of those. Oh, I know I'm gonna hit that later tonight. One of those looks, dude. I mean, I'm very familiar with it. So, and Chris is probably oblivious to it the whole time, dude. But him, dude. Yeah. That motherfucker.
And by the way, the she you're referring to is Trish Van Devere.
Van Devere. I couldn't say her last name.
That fucking. Trish. That's a good porn name, dude. Trish Van Devere, dude.
How about Nancy Van Devere, dude? Is that a good one?
I think that'd get more over, dude.
I think that'd get more over. All right, so let's get into the fucking film, man. So it starts off with them pushing the fucking station wagon, dude. And this is like, an 80s film because the fucking station wagon, dude. They don't see station wagons anymore, dude. So that's a sign of the times there. And he's just pushing that shit. They're on a trip, and this fucking wife and daughter are playing in the middle of the street, like or not in the middle of the street, but by the side of the road in the snow, throwing snowballs at each other, and they get fucking hit by what kind of truck is that, Chris? What do you call that?
Fucking semi-truck, dude.
Yeah. Semi? I'll say it, yeah, because it's like, I wasn't know if that was the proper term, dude, but I know you work in that business, dude, so, but, yeah, dude, so it starts off right away, dude, and when you saw that, what did y'all think? Were y'all like, oh, fuck. Did y'all think that the film was going to be about his wife and kid haunting him or some shit?
Crossed my mind.
I didn't even think about that at all, dude. I thought that motherfucker was going to be like going insane, dude. Going insane just thinking about them and just fucking playing mind games with himself,
Oh, you thought that? Yeah. Well, see, when I saw that, I thought that was going to be like this, like kind of like the bridge to the whole story, you know what I mean? But nope, it's just a reason for him to be by himself, dude, you know what I mean? And start hitting on the hot-ass chick that's going to, sell him, or let him rent out that house. So after that bullshit, he goes, and a few months later, he decides to move out of his. I don't get it, because it's a pretty big apartment there where he's living at now. I don't know if it's a home, but it looks like an apartment. But it's pretty big.
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
it's a fucking apartment, dude.
Yeah, it's an apartment, and he's with his wife and his kid. I don't get it. He lives there, right? And then he goes to rent a house, and it's like 15 times bigger than where he was living with his wife and his.
Motherfucker, didn't you hear? Didn't you hear what he said?
Mm-mm.
He goes, I want a place that I can be alone. Because those people offered him, hey, why don't you come stay with us? They're like, no, I want a place where I can be by myself.
So he's got
to compose music or whatever, dude.
So he's got to stay in a
he's like
15,000 square foot house?
Oh, it's bigger than that, dude. That's for damn sure.
No, Mark, you know what it is?
He just wants to be left alone, dude.
He wants to be left alone. Not only he just wants to be left alone, but also he wants to be able to play his music that he composes as loud as he wants to without the neighbors being hypocritical.
Man, Chris is on a roll tonight with the jabs. I love it.
He wants to be left alone so he can raise his eyebrow, dude, the whole time.
You think that spirit drew a dick on his door for playing the music too loud?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, I think that spirit probably made a fake profile or two, dude. That's what I think, dude. To get at him, dude. That's what I think.
Yeah, just to get at him, dude. Yeah,
just to jab it in his eye, dude.
Yeah, but his buddy, Robert Lingstorm, and his wife, they're bullshit, and he tells them that, he wants to move. I think he moves to Seattle is where he's moving to.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
They're there talking, and they ask him if he wants to move in, stay with them, and they're like, no, blah blah blah, and I want to get away and start teaching again. And I guess that guy's the dude that got him the class, or got him the job teaching. So that's his deal now. So he's gonna go move to Seattle and start teaching music classes, because he's supposedly a big shot, dude. He's supposedly another Joey Cage. He does that shit. And then his wife is the one that introduces him to Claire, who works for the Historical Society? I don't say Humane Society. The Historical Society, and that's his real wife, dude. And of course, she tells him, well, the reason I thought about you is because of this music room, dude. So, she's there, and she gives him the wink, and then looks at his dick after that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you think about the house, dude? I know you right away. That was your deal, dude.
Oh, dude, if I would have I was waiting there at the front, dude. And I wouldn't even have to go to the house inside of it. I'll take it, dude. Just the entrance, dude. That long entrance. I'm like, oh, that house is over like a motherfucker, dude. Over like a motherfucker. And then when they walk in, I was like, wow, dude. That motherfucker is over like a son of a bitch, dude. And then they're talking about, well, there's a house that you could. So when they pull up, that's not a fucking house. That's a fucking estate, dude.
Yeah.
A big fucking place, dude. Man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I owned a house like that, dude, and how over we can get that motherfucker, dude?
Oh, dude, I just walking around all day in that motherfucker. That's a beautiful home, dude. That's a beautiful home.
Dude, dude, you need 3 or 4 cleaning crews for the inside every day, dude, to keep that motherfucker maintained, dude.
I'm glad you fucking brought that up, dude. That brings me to my next topic. I'm glad you brought that up, because he asked Claire while they're looking around the house, and like when they're looking, you're just like, at least I was in complete awe. I'm like, man, they have like every room is over like a son of a bitch, dude. And I love when they walk in. As soon as you walk in, I guess it's like 3 stories higher. It looks like it is, and it just looks beautiful, the spiral. But he asked him, how, what does it take to maintain a place like this? And they're like, we have Mr. Tuttle. Mr. Tuttle does it.
Get the fuck out of here, Mr. Tuttle.
This fucking old same age as as John. George C. Scott is John in the film. I'm like, how man? There's no way one person can maintain cleaning that motherfucker, dude. I mean, fuck it, You say.
No way.
You need like, 1 or 2 dudes for the outside, and then like 3 or 4 cleaning ladies for the inside, dude. And one of them to get you over.
For sure, dude. For sure. all that fucking woodwork, dude. Oh my god! And then there's stained glass everywhere. I'm putting stained glass in my new house. I forgot my new old house. I forgot to tell y'all that. Yeah, that motherfucker getting over like a son of a bitch, dude. It's getting over, dude. So
Stained glass.
I think this is gonna be jealous, dude, once he sees it, dude.
Are you living in a house or a church?
It's a house. Those houses are supposed to come with stained glass windows by the fireplace, and then I'm putting some in my office. In my office to get me over, dude.
You know Chris is going to try and break that shit, right? You do know that.
Oh, of course, dude. This only belongs in a church.
Yeah.
This is blasphemous.
Yep. So, once he decides to get the home, everyone's cleaning up Mr. Tuttle, and they actually do have one cleaning lady helping out, so I guess that Mr. Tuttle can do it all by himself as a bunch of horse shit. And he's there playing with the piano, and one of the keys doesn't work. It's like flat or whatever, and then Mr. Tuttle comes in. Hey, someone asked you about a water storage tank, and he gets up, dude, and then that key just plays. It works, and it plays by itself, dude. And then we hear that music, dude. So when you saw that, Chris, dude, how many lights went on, dude?
Oh, I mean, fucking... That's just the beginning of the creepiness and the eeriness, and that was when I remembered that you had shown me this before.
But did you get scared, dude? Did you start praying a little bit?
No, I wouldn't turned on just quite yet, but I was like, okay, all right.
But the bucket was getting closer. Okay, so yeah, so after that, man, they go and him and Claire. I don't understand why him and Claire. Well, after that, he goes and they show him getting over at I guess a university or something. That there's only supposed to be like 21 students at the class, and he starts making that carom joke. Unless there's a fire at some part of the building I don't know about, there's a lot of people here that don't have much to do. And then he raises the eyebrow, dude. He flips the hair back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So he does that, and then he's out there with Claire, dude, getting over, and we meet Senator Carmichael, who will play later on in the film, but we're at least introduced to him. I thought that was funny that he's just out partying with the lady that's renting him that place. He's trying to get her drunk and giving her that eyebrow. And after that, he gets home, and I think it's either he wakes up or he's like asleep in the middle of the night, and he starts hearing that banging sound, dude. And I think this is where Chris messaged me that he started freaking out when he heard that banging.
Yeah, right.
What were you thinking when you saw that, Chris, or heard that?
No, that wasn't even a fear thing, but that was more like right there it clicked. Like wasn't that first part you just mentioned, it was that part. That was the fucking part when that banging and he's playing piano, and that's when I was like, and he's in an old mansion, I was like, oh shit, Joe showed this to us the night before me and Mark's birthday when we were there doing the podcast about like Tales of the Deity, what was it called?
Oh yeah, about the
Mission Road and
yeah, when he had worked at the hospital, right?
State Hospital, Mission Road, all that.
We got to redo that one, dude. We got to redo. Oh, I think I have it somewhere, but we might have to redo it, dude, and get him over, and then have Ray tell us bullshit lies about his scary encounters, dude. Yeah, dude, I was with some girl, dude, but she had a dick, dude. So fucking. But then later on, after that shit happens, he's fucking playing the piano, and the door opens. He's getting an idea. It's a fresh new idea that we figure out why he's getting it there. But the door starts creaking open behind him with no one there. And I always laughed at this part because I guess he senses it, and he gets up to go look to see who opened the door, and he goes like, Mr. Tuttle, but like real low, not loud enough for him to hear it. And then Mr. Tuttle just comes barging through the door on the other side of the house. You calling Mr. Russell? You're like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
I was noticing that when he was fucking playing, and I was saying it was like that. What was that movie? The one back in 2009 or 2010, Paranormal, where like it's the young couple living in that house, and they video camera the place, and the door opens at night, and it opens a little.
Paranormal Activity. Yeah.
Paranormal Activity, and I was like, that's just like that shit, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah. I was.
Doors aren't supposed to open on their own.
No. Why? Does it happen over there at your place, dude, or what? Get it over.
At the new house. At the new house it does. That's for damn sure, dude.
Shut the fuck up. Tell the story
Uh-huh.
already. Tell the story already, dude.
What do you mean? Tell what story?
About the new house, dude. Get it? We're talking about horror movies. George C. Scott can take a little break.
There's two ways to get into my office, dude, over there. So you can either go through the front bedroom, or you can go through my new master suite, dude. I like the new master suite. That motherfucker gets over it. That's 400 square feet, by the way. Actually, more than 400 square feet, dude. A master suite, dude. That's almost as big as Chris's apartment, dude. But anyways, I don't want to brag, dude.
I thought you were going to say almost as big as Chris's dick, but okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Is it master suite or is it master of the universe suite?
No, it's the master suite, Chris. So anyways, there's two ways to get into that office, dude. And the door from the bedroom into the office, the front of the house, that one you can keep it closed. And then there's no wind going through there because I'll have the doors closed and the rest of the front and the back of the house. All the windows are closed. And then that motherfucker would just close, dude. I said, somebody's here, dude. No big deal. I hope y'all get to see that shit, dude. Hope y'all get to see that.
Has it happened multiple times or just once or twice?
Yeah. And then it's like some of the guys are like, hey, what the fuck? How did my tools end up all the fucking way over here, you know, the other part of the house or whatever? When they're working in the front or whatever.
I ain't going to your new house, dude. I ain't doing that. If that's I ain't gonna be fucked with like this, dude. Fuck that.
I don't want any medallions at the house, none of that. I don't want any of that laying around that house, dude. I don't want anybody messing with the fucking vibe of the house, dude. I don't want anybody doing that, by the way.
Listen to the Satanist over here.
Yeah, I know, dude.
How is it Satanist? What?
We're like the Ghostbusters, and he's like Bill Murray. He's just making jokes, and we're all fucking scared for our lives and shit, you know.
There's no reason to be scared, dude. There's 400 square feet of master suite. What's the problem, dude?
Fuck that, dude. I knew that place was haunted. As soon as you showed me it, I'm like, oh, fuck no. Those old ass, they've been around too long to not, keep some crazy energy, dude. Fuck all that, dude. I don't know.
Hey, you know what, dude? You know what? I think I told y'all, but y'all probably won't remember, but there was an office, dude. Like, it was a patio at one time in the back part of the house, and it was, like, caved in and all that. The tree fell on it and all that bullshit.
I remember.
Well, anyways, when they knocked down the office, dude, under it, like, the guys were digging out all the shit from under there, all the trash. At the very bottom, dude, all that pile, there was a bunch of, like, fucking, like, dead cats and shit, dude. You don't, like, dead cats don't go lay next to other cats and die, dude, you know? And there was, like, all sorts of bones and shit in there, dude. So who knows what kind of fucking sacrifices or rituals are going on into that motherfucker, dude. But it's all right, dude. It's all right. My new master suite is covered with that, so no big deal, dude.
That was at this new place in the back?
Yeah. Yeah, didn't I took you a picture of that cat that I hung up on the fence, didn't I? The skeleton body or whatever? Didn't I show you all that?
No. You sick
Yeah, I did.
Fuck. You send us a.
I'll send you a picture. Put it on the show here, dude. But and my daughter was like, "Oh, Dad, look at that!" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's a fucking another dead cat, dude. No big deal. Like, why would there be that many dead cats underneath the house, dude? You know, no problem, dude. No problem, dude."
Chris, what are your thoughts on that, Chris?
I think that kind of stuff. I'd definitely get a priest over there to bless the house before I move in. I would do that.
Why?
Mark's right at home.
It's got insulation. It's gonna have new insulation, Chris. What do we need a priest for?
It's gonna have new insulation.
Idiot.
Vinyl window, brand new badass vinyl windows, Chris. Man, that fucking house is getting over like a son of a bitch, dude.
Get those fucking demonic spirits out of there.
There's no demonic spirits in there, Chris. Nobody's died.
You say that now.
Nobody's died.
Well,
Okay, yeah. Oh, this is the guy that went and put his life in danger about 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, dude. But yeah, he can't come into my house, dude, without feeling like his life's in danger. Got it, dude.
No, I'm putting those Virgin Mary, the miraculous metals are going in that house.
You're not going. That's my house, Chris. You're not putting nothing in my house that I don't want there.
just put it in.
What's the matter with you?
Put it in places he can't check, dude. No problem.
Yeah.
No,
Bingo.
dude. I'm gonna have the maid. Every time you see something like that, put it in the trash, dude. I don't want that. I don't want that stuff done.
Put it in his lamps, dude, and tape it where he can't see it, dude. Yep, that's all you need to do. No problem. He's not
And
gonna
Chris, start a fire. Start a fire, Chris. Yeah.
start a fire. Chris.
I did that at my brother's house, dude. I hit a couple miraculous medals throughout the house.
Oh, you hit him because he doesn't. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's good, dude. That's good. You got him over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
Fucking ridiculous.
Let me tell you
That is
something.
fucking ridiculous.
The Virgin Mary, she's connected to the Most High, man. She gets over.
She gets over, dude. Mark's trying to play that tough guy routine, dude. Just like
There's no tough guy routine.
that George C. Scott
You don't get-
game. You know?
How come George C. Scott didn't get drugged to hell then? What the fuck? What's the problem?
He didn't get his place he stayed burned down. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck
Yeah,
are
but
you
he
talking about,
he
bro?
didn't- No, but why did it burn down, dude? Why did it burn? Because Senator, what's his name?
Carmichael.
Carmichael. Hey, you know what, dude? I was thinking about it today. I was like, man, I was trying to remember where have I seen that motherfucker? Where his fucking voice, dude, his voice. And then I was like, wait a minute, that sounds like that fucking blonde red ape from Planet of the Apes, dude, like the original one, dude. Is that him?
Oh, the actor that plays Senator
Yeah.
Joseph Carmichael?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Planet of the Apes? No, I don't
It-
think.
Melvin
He
Douglas.
has to be the original one, dude. He's
Oh,
the original one.
Okay. I don't think so. Let me see.
The one with Charlton Heston. He's got like the red. You know which one I'm talking about? Is it Dr. Zayas or whatever,
Dr.
dude?
Zayas. Oh no, it's not Dr. Zayas. No, dude. Dr. Zayas is somebody.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I'm a big Planet
It
of the Apes
sounds
fan.
just like him, dude. It sounds just like him, dude.
It does sound a lot like him. But you make a good point, dude. But no, it's not him. But he even looks kind of ape-like, don't he? The way his
I know. I know, dude.
He's got that fucking look to him, dude. That motherfucker was, George C. Scott looks pretty old here, but that motherfucker was, I mean, you could tell he was close to fucking 90 years old or something. That motherfucker was old, dude.
He was actually, his name's Melvin Douglas. He actually died 1 year after, or a year and a half actually, after this movie came out.
Yeah, you could tell he had one foot in the grave.
So
dude.
when you were born, when Chris was born, dude, he died, dude. Think about that, dude.
He died a year before I was born.
81, dude. So, yeah. So, yeah, it gets over, dude. It gets over. But, so, after that whole door incident here, now we're not talking about Mark's house, but George C. Scott starts making up a new song, and then Claire comes over and starts giving him, like, shit to hang up on the wall. You know she's just trying to get that dick, dude. You fucking know that. She's like, oh, I brought you this. And, and she gives him that little wink. And they go horseback riding. And I'm going to say George C. Scott.
Yeah.
John gets the flashback and of seeing his family get, crushed by that semi or whatever the fuck. And he wakes up to that banging again, dude. This is like the second time. And he all freaks out. And he has Mr. Tuttle, check out the pipes, in the house. And I love that Mr. Tuttle's, God.
Tuttle?
The God gimmick, dude. It's an old house. It makes noises. Like, that's perfectly normal, dude. You're gonna hear banging every day.
Yeah.
Like at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Furnaces have habits.
Yeah. It's an old house. It makes noises.
I don't have. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell y'all too, dude, about the new house, dude.
Keep it going, dude.
Did I tell y'all, like, where the office used to be, dude? There's a fucking, like, a concrete, like, opening, dude. Like, you go down, like, there's a fucking cellar, dude, down
Dead?
there.
Evil Dead or what?
But it's all fucking, like, I gotta get all the dirt out of the way and all that shit, dude. But you can tell there's, like, a doorway to go down to that motherfucker, dude. I think it's gonna get over it. I wonder what's in there, dude. I wonder what's in there. But I gotta start living there before I start digging, because if I gotta dig and all that shit, I don't want that shit exposed, and then somebody walk by and go, oh, what's in here? And then they fucking, open it up while I'm gone, dude. And then they fucking walk off with a fortune or whatever the fuck's in there, dude. So I'm gonna get that house over, dude.
So you're gonna let
See
the
what's
spirits
down there.
out. You're gonna let the Scooby-Doo 13 Ghost Spirits out, right? That's what you're saying.
What the fuck? Why would there be spirits in a fucking cellar, dude?
Yeah, have you not seen The
I
Evil
don't get
Dead? Yeah, I haven't seen The Evil Dead.
I've
Are you
seen it. I've seen
stupid
it.
or something?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it before you were born, motherfucker. Yeah, I said, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Well, they're dead already, dude. They're not gonna come out. The fuck's gonna happen?
You know, the thing you don't understand, Mark, is, and the Bible makes this fairly clear, is that evil spirits dwell in undesirable places.
Yep. Like wherever Mark lives.
What's up? What evil spirits? Evil spirits what?
Dwell in undesirable places.
Like one bedroom apartment. Right?
Exactly.
Because I know a guy, dude. I know a guy that lives in a one bedroom apartment that wants people dead, dude. Like for the smallest things, dude. He wishes death upon his good friends, dude. So, you know what?
Well,
you make a good point, Chris.
That was one of the things, too, is that this is one of the reasons Jesus went to the desert for 40 days to fast, is because he knew he would be tempted and have to use spiritual will to resist the temptations, because the ancient Jews believed that evil spirits dwelt in deserts.
Wow. I didn't.
Okay.
Because there's no one else there, or what? There's
pretty much.
Undesirable places. So,
Yeah.
The next night, John is giving a lesson to his students. It's a home lesson, and I think it's funny because I never really paid attention to it till we're gonna do the review, and I started listening to the things, a lot of the stuff he was saying, more detail, and after it, he gives criticism to one of the girls. She's like, "Well, you did good here," and then you're playing whatever Battle of the Four Bars, but it just sounds funny because he's singling her out all hardcore, basically say, "You sound like shit there, Jerry." And well, after the class, he comes back inside and he hears water running, and he goes to the sink, and downstairs, the downstairs kitchen sink, and he turns it off, but he can hear it still, but it's distant, and he's looking for it. It's so crazy because you see how big this fucking house is during this scene. It's if you want to watch the film, it's on YouTube. At the 25-minute mark, it's when all this kind of starts happening. But this film is so good with these kinds of scenes, and like I said, you can see how big this fucking house is. It's he's walking this way, he's turning this way, and you're like, man, there's still so much fucking house left, and just it's scary just to see how big it is. It's nothing could be going on, but this just it being this big, it's fuck, he's got to go through all this trouble to get from point A to B. So if something does happen, he's got a hell of a long way to get the fuck out. And it's not till he gets to the third floor, and this place is 3 floors, and he hears the water running more and more and more, and he goes to one of the bathrooms, and it's one of the scariest scenes, not just because of the way everything looks, but there's music playing when this happens. He sees that the tub's running, and he turns off the water, and then he looks away and he looks back and he sees a little boy spirit in there drowning, and then that's when you hear that music, dun 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 dun, and then he freaks out and he goes to the historical society the next day. But did you freak out when y'all saw that shit? Did it get over with y'all or what?
Mark?
Christopher?
Oh, the fucking sinks being on, that reminded me right away. You knew what I thought of.
No.
Ray was coming after you.
Oh. Fucking Mark's house.
With the sink being
What's
on?
wrong with my house?
The fucking sink in the guest bathroom. The
Chris,
water.
Say it slower, Chris. I can understand what you're saying, Chris.
What, Chris? You have to tell the story because obviously the people at home, they don't know the Mark's story. So when you say at Mark's, just tell the fucking story and quit playing fucking mind games.
Because I thought y'all would pick up on it and kind of elaborate a little more. Okay.
I'm talking plenty. I would love for y'all to say some shit.
I don't know. I thought you would laugh too, because you've seen it as well. You've seen when that fucking sink turns on by itself.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I've never had that happen, but I'm scared as fuck of Mark's place.
I've
go ahead and tell the story, dude. Tell your story.
Well, I've definitely told, dude. I've been there. I've seen a couple times where that water was on for no reason. And
For no reason.
And I remember our buddy of ours, Ignacio, thought that Mark was playing a game with me, and like he had some kind of rig underneath there to make it do that. Like from his laptop, he could do that or some shit. And I, just to be sure, I checked underneath there. I was like, no, there's no way he's doing that.
Yeah.
Christopher.
For those of you guys that are listening in, so our buddy Mark, he lives in a real haunted place. Before that, even I always tell the story. They've heard it a million times, but they never told me anything about his house being haunted or anything like that. It was just one time. I think we went swimming, and I went inside because they were outside barbecuing, and I went inside to go ahead and change. And going towards the restroom, I didn't think anything of it. And if you want to think about how this place looks, the hallway you have to turn and you go left, and it's a pretty long hallway, and there's a bathroom way at the end, and then next door is 2 bedrooms. So it's a narrow hallway. So it's just yet to get out. There's only one way, and you go to the living room, which is big. But so you go there kind of isolated really from everything else. And I'm in the restroom just changing really quick and drying my hair, and I'm like thinking like I'm being watched, and I feel funny. I'm like, man, I don't like being in here. I was kind of like, and like I always tell them the same thing. Like I live alone, no one's ever around. I have no problem. But for me, and they were there. They're just outside. For me to feel like that, I knew something was up, and I felt kind of like I said, disturbed. And as soon as I kind of like hurried up, and I walked out of the restroom. And as I walked out, turning to go down the hallway, which is a few steps, maybe 10, 15 steps or like 10 steps to get out. I just could not walk fast enough. I felt like someone was behind me, like basically wanting me to stay, over there. And I was like, oh, fuck this. Yeah. I was like, fuck this. Fuck no. I went straight outside, and I don't know if I had told them or they had brought it up after the fact. Well, I think I did. I think I told Chris, I'm like, man, I felt ugly over there. And he's all like, oh, you didn't know? Mark didn't tell you, did? And then they start telling me about all the stories, and I'm like, fuck that shit, dude. And so now I'm like, now I know for sure, dude, because, I never get like that. And for me to feel like that, it kind of just verifies it, because they didn't have to play it up. It wasn't a mind game where they tell me, oh yeah, this is haunted, and then now I'm like, oh dude, yeah, I would love for you to tell Ray, and then Ray give us his story, because it'd be over, dude. No, dude, the ghost showed me your dick, bro. But so yeah, Mark's house gets over. The next day, John goes to the historical society where he got the home from, where he's renting it out, and he's talking to Claire about it. And he's like, has anyone complained about it? And she's like, no, And she had mentioned earlier that, because he's kind of wondering, why hasn't this place been rented out? It's so beautiful. And she's like, well, it seems like they really don't try, And as they're there talking, the lady, I guess like the bigger boss, not the big boss, but Miss Huxley, who works at the society also, she tells him she has a call, and she tells him, there's some questions about your lease, Mr. Russell. And he's like, well, what are you talking about, And she's saying like that house shouldn't have been rented. It doesn't want people. No one's been able to live in it, And that's like, I was like, the way she gives those lines is so fucking perfect. Like there's something going on with that house that no one knows really, I guess, unless you're on the inside. And then John goes back to the home, and then something gets thrown out of the window from way at the top, and he sees that it's red glass. So he has to go all the way up to that 3rd floor where that water was coming from, and he's looking around. And again, just like earlier, you're like, God dang, how big is this house? So many twists and turns. And then what Mark was talking about, here it's like he goes to this one closet where he thinks that room is at, because he sees the glass, but it's just a closet. But he sees that there's it's boarded up to another room that leads to that 3rd floor, and he has to break the lock open to get to it. And as he's breaking the lock to get it open, because it's locked shut with a little gimmick lock, he hears that banging sound again, that boom, boom, boom. And as he walks up there, dude, I remember seeing this for the first time. He sees that little wheelchair, dude, and this room, it's like a child's room, you could tell. But that little wheelchair is so fucking disturbing, man. And what'd y'all think about that whole little sequence there in the wheelchair, dude?
Christopher?
No, I mean that whole thing, and those are the parts that really scare you because it's like he's searching for things. Like he's coming across that red glass outside, sees it outside, and goes back in the house. And when he any part of that movie when he's going up the staircases, it's just like I'm just kind of like on edge. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? It's like you're waiting for that child's play-ish kind of startle, or that Saw kind of startle. You're just waiting for that, and it doesn't happen, and he keeps going. And like you said, he's trying to get into that closet. He's trying to get into that other room, and then he's in that other room, and you're like, okay, he's going to turn around at some point and come face to face with what?
Yeah,
you're
waiting for that cheap scare, but they don't do that in this film, right?
Right. And I mean there are scares, but I mean they use them in the right places and they're quality scares, so that's what makes it a quality film.
Yeah. What'd you think about the whole investigating, Mark style gimmick, Mark?
Well, let me get back to what Chris was saying, dude. About the scariest parts for him are like when the guy's walking up the stairs. I'm like, well, Chris, of course, Chris thinks that that's the scariest part because, it's like there's too much work going up these stairs, dude. Fuck this shit. Why can't you just live in a huge one story, dude? What the fuck? What's the problem?
You got this 3-story just to fuck with me, right?
Yep. He got that fucking haunted house with 3 stories just to fuck with me, fuck.
Yeah.
But dude, I hope in my cellar, I hope my cellar has an attic like that, all that kind of stuff like that, dude. Once I open it up, dude, I hope there's some shit like that in that motherfucker, dude. Some, stuff hasn't been touched in like 60 or 70 years, dude.
Yeah.
Be over like a son of a bitch, but
hey, dude, if you
dude, I would love
any VHSs, dude. You know where they take them.
Yeah, dude, 60 years old. Okay, got it, dude. VHS, dude, yeah. So, but there's that fucking wheelchair. That'd be pretty cool to have in my office, dude. Like in a corner.
Oh fuck.
That'd be a badass fucking conversation piece. People come in, what the fuck is that? Oh, dude, it's a little disabled person's wheelchair, dude. They're like fucking 10 years old, dude. Gets over.
A good conversation piece, you crazy fuck.
It would, yeah, because where do you see a fucking piece like that? Dude, everybody's gonna ask you about it. I got a few badass conversation pieces at that house already, dude. But once y'all get there, y'all get to see them. Dude. But the hell was I gonna tell you too? That fucking desk and all that shit in there, dudes, man, those motherfuckers are over, dude.
Yeah, because
there's some quality pieces in there, dude.
Yeah, the whole house was filled with badass shit, dude. I mean,
oh my god, dude.
You'd be in heaven.
My squirt.
You'd be in heaven.
Yeah, dude, be squirt. If I had a house like that, and I would say, let's come over on Sunday or whatever. Hey, we're gonna be in the game room or whatever, and then I'll tell you, let's go over here to the other side of the house and fuck with Chris, dude, so he could be looking for us the whole time, dude. Fucking would just hide from him the whole time, dude. He's like, he'd be screaming. He'd be screaming at us. You do know that, right?
Oh, Chris would just leave, dude. He'd freak out, come back in.
Oh, I know. Fuck this shit. Yeah. Fuck it. I know you fucking leave, Chris. Fucking lunatic.
You would just leave, right? If you didn't see us there, you freaked out. You'd be like, fuck this. I'll go to the McDonald's down the street, dude.
I'm giving y'all 5 minutes to reveal yourself. Yeah. 5 fucking minutes or I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't wait till Chris is thinking it's us fucking with him, and it's the ghost. He's like, ha, ha, ha. All right, come out already, guys. All right. Yeah, guys, you got me. You're so tough. You're so great. I'm just a wimp. All right. And it's the fucking ghost, dude. It reveals his and Chris jumps out the fucking window.
Oh, he takes that bump. He takes that wheelchair bump that they took at the end of the movie, dude,
That house is not fit to live in. No one's been able to live in it. It doesn't want people.
So when John goes to that room, he finds a little music box, man. And that fucking music box has the same song that he thought he was creating, earlier in the film. And he's like showing Claire. He calls Claire back. And Claire, most people, dude, they just, help you rent out the house and that's it. You don't hear from them, But Claire, she's getting real personable with John, and trying to get over with him. And they go back doing a bunch of research because they find some paperwork with somebody's names. And I don't know too much of the details on that. I know that something like, I think her name's Cora. and she died with a coal cart or some bullshit. It's weird. Do you know anything about it, Chris? When they were talking about that, they think it's some other little girl.
Yeah, she was out. Yeah, the little girl. She was out in the street, and there was some kind of. I think that's what it was. The term they used was a coal cart, and just got hit by it or ran over by it or something. And then they're suspecting that that's who it is.
Yes, they're suspecting.
Coal cart.
Yeah, that some little girl had died, and they're thinking like, oh, maybe it's the little girl trying to reach out to John. So that's what they're thinking. And I laugh because they go to like the library to look at like old newspaper articles to find out more about it. And they're scrolling like super fucking fast, you know. And then like Claire's like, oh, right there, you know, like she's like points out the article.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, give me a fucking break. And they find out, I think that little girl and her parents, they all died like a week apart, or they died like last week. That's what it was. They were buried last week, so it was weird. Like they were just alive, but I guess when John moved into the house, those parents got killed somehow. So he couldn't ask them if they were a part of, you know, or what they know about the house or anything like that. And there's a little red ball that John's daughter had and that he kept, and you'll see it throughout the film. And when he comes home later on that day, he hears boom, 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 boom. And it's that red ball falling down the stairs. And just that alone would have freaked me the fuck out, you know. But not Mark. But anyway, he goes and drives to a bridge in the city. And he throws that fucking ball off, you know, no problem. Comes back home. And as soon as and he throws it into the water, he sees it. He comes back home. He hangs his fucking jacket on the stairs. And that motherfucking ball comes back down the fucking stairs with water on it and all, dude. Chris, what did you think when you saw that shit, dude? Because I see that.
Oh,
that shit still scares me, dude.
Oh, dude, that creeped me the fuck out, dude. That's another one of those things, like, because he remember he was playing with that ball in New York City in that high-rise apartment.
Yes.
And I remember he had the vision of his dead daughter.
Yeah.
And then now here's that fucking ball going downstairs out of nowhere, and I was like, eesh, eesh.
What'd you think about that scene, Mark? You shrug?
Well, it wasn't that fucking impressive, dude.
Balls are not gonna get you over, right? Not gonna get over on you?
No, dude. There's just ball. What's gonna happen if a ball rolls down a fucking? What's gonna happen?
Nothing, right? No problem. He's a tough guy. Got it, dude.
Yeah.
Got it, dude. He watches.
You get drugged.
He watches these
demons, right? Like on Ghost.
These movies.
Like Ghost, right?
This movie puts him to sleep, dude. It didn't even scare him. It was like a lullaby,
Yeah.
dude. And
the fucking.
Go ahead, son. Get it over.
Oh yeah, dude, what the fuck's gonna happen? Like those fucking demons from Ghost are gonna grab him and drag him into hell, dude. There's a fucking ball coming down the steps. What the fuck,
gosh,
dude?
Dude, Mark, don't ever work for the fucking, you know, FBI, CIA, DIA, military intel, whatever, because I mean you'll have all this data on brewing threats, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, well, so they bought this amount of weaponry. Okay, so what? Okay, yeah, well, they were found using these fake passports trying to get in the country. Yeah, okay, so what? Like, all these fucking things, and you'll just treat them as isolated. Okay, so what?
Yeah, so what, dude? What's a missile that's going to come down and rain fire and brimstone? What? I mean, what? Is that really going to happen? Let's be... Yeah, Mark's just, you know...
It's not a big deal, dude. It's like a guy, dude, that says that they're dieting and they're trying hard or whatever. And then they just have one little slip up, and then fuck it, it's a fucking week. I'm just gonna eat like shit the rest of the week, dude. You know, it's the same thing. What's the problem?
Now, Mark's the kind of guy that it could be. I mean, something has to be right in his face, actually doing something before it's a threat.
Mm-hmm. And then even then he'll just you know he'll start flexing his traps and turn around, dude. Like it's no problem, right? You're gonna mess with me, huh? You're gonna get hurt, dude. Just so you know that. But so,
hey, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of diets, dude. How's everybody's diet going, dude? So far, dude. That's what I want to know.
It's great. How's your diet?
Well, mine's normal, dude. So it's an everyday thing. It's not like it's not a diet for me. It's just what I do, dude. So, but y'all, I'm asking y'all. Has anybody slipped up yet?
No.
Has anybody slipped up?
Nope.
We can do more diet talk on the regular podcast.
Oh, we're not gonna get into detail, dude. I'm just curious, dude. Before I forget, I just want to make sure everybody You checking, getting on the scale, checking how they're doing, right? Everybody's doing that, right?
Yep.
Everybody's doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you want.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning. Anyways.
Yep. Everything's fine, dude. No problems here. So finally, dude. Finally, John. John. Cuts that tough guy routine. He actually wants to get to the bottom of everything. And he asks, I think it's like a doctor or something, and he tells him like most um, psychics are phonies, but that 1%, like it's astonishing what they can see. So he has this lady and her husband and Claire, and I think it's Claire's mother. They're all there, and they do a seance at the house. But as soon as the psychic walks into the home, it's like she knows, dude. She's legit because she goes from walking in and she's like gravitated towards the room where the little boy that we find out is at, and she goes all the way up there, and it's disturbing because like you see the point of view from upstairs to down, and you see her like she knows something's up there, it's like it's pretty fucking freaky. And then they do the seance, and John's recording it because he's got that over-ass equipment, and she's asking the spirit a bunch of questions like, are you the child Cora killed by the coal cart? And Chris is making more noise, and then she's just asking it a bunch of questions, and the whole thing is like there's this little like tube thing that's shaking more and more as it's asking questions, and it ends up getting thrown across the room, and that shit really freaked me out. The lady that's doing like the seance, she has the most monotone, scary ass voice and like dead look, um, and she's scribbling on paper. And when I saw this, if you've seen the movie Insidious, they take that, like, to me, they took this scene where, and I think a lot of movies, maybe this happened before this, but to me, this is where it all started, where they have this seance gimmick, and someone's, drawing, or the person's writing down what they see or whatever, or what they're hearing from the spirit world. And like I said, Insidious does the same thing, but they kind of do it in another way, which we'll see. But after the fact, John, like I said, is recording the whole incident, and he starts hearing a voice respond to that psychic's questions. And one of the questions is, what is your name? And he says, Joseph. And he keeps on rewinding it because he can hear the fucking spirit answering her. Now, Chris, when you heard that shit, dude, what were your thoughts, dude?
Oh, I mean, that was a revealing, because it's like, even with that seance, it wasn't super revealing. It's like, okay, there's a little, it was, the difference between data and information is that was data being gained at that seance. And then eventually, like, she frantically is writing on every sheet of paper, help, and then she stops.
Yeah, help.
And
help.
it gets to,
help, John, help, yeah.
Right, and then it just gets too intense, and she has to stop, and she becomes like mentally, spiritually exhausted, and they stop and they end it. But then he plays the tapes, and that's where he hears where they might not have really picked up on it before. It was like, dude, and I'm not saying this to bring this up. I'm saying this just because this happened when I was listening to the podcast from last night today. Like those recordings you were trying to play last night that we didn't hear, I could kind of hear them like through my earbuds.
That's pretty scary, dude. Yeah. So he's listening to him, and then all of a sudden, I guess the spirit, a way for the spirit to get more power over him, dude. Not taking a Christopher J line, but the spirit is able to like make him see what happened to him, or Joseph was able to see what happened to him. And Joseph was a little boy that lived in the house whose dad grabbed him by his legs and like turned him, because like he was disabled, and drowned him in his tub in that room. So now he's like all freaked out, and he like feels like horrible because he's like, well, this little boy was murdered by his dad, but he doesn't know the whole story yet. And I think after that, I forget, but he talks to Claire about it when she comes back to the house that night, and she's really distraught, and she doesn't want to hear about what happened or whatever. And she fucking gets mad at John, and she kind of runs to like the door and the staircase where they connect, and she has like the most scariest dead look in her eyes, dude, and their fucking wheelchair is at the top of the fucking stairs, dude. Cobwebs and all, just there, dude. And when I saw that, dude, I took it as a threat. Now, Mark, when you saw that wheelchair, you're like, what's that wheelchair gonna do? That wheelchair ain't gonna do shit. That's what you said, right?
No, I was like, man, I hope that fucking wheelchair don't come down on steps, because that'd be a shame to damage something like that, dude. Yeah, damn shame, dude.
Chris, what you think about the
I
wheelchair
can't wait.
getting over, dude?
Can't wait to show y'all. I can't wait to show y'all this thing that I got from my new house. Dude. Y'all are gonna fucking love it. I guarantee you that. Dude.
Chris?
Okay, the fucking the wheelchair coming down, that was fucked up. Coming down the stairs, I was like, damn, that thing is fucking. The thing rolls out of there on its own and chases him down the stairs, and it's like he felt like he couldn't get away, right?
No,
like
no.
all he wanted.
No, that's like way towards the end with Claire. Now this is when Claire's arguing with John. If you want to see this shit online, folks, it's around the 1 hour mark. It's like 1 hour and 21 seconds on YouTube if you can see that. She's like arguing with John, and she just stop it, John, and then she like freezes, and at the top of the stairs, the wheelchair is just there, like it's just at the top of the stairs, like basically look like if the little boy's in that motherfucker, like listening to what they're talking about, and it's like really fucking disturbing for a wheelchair to like come down 2 flights of stairs, dude, and just chill at the top of the stairs, and they do some investigating. I don't want to drag this on scene for scene, but they find out that Senator Carmichael lived in the house, but they're not, and his name's Joseph too, Joseph Carmichael. They do some investigating, and I don't know why they do it, but John decides to go look to see like if the Carmichael or Spencer ranches where there was a well, because I guess he assumes that they dropped the real Joseph Carmichael, which he's thinking what happened, that the little boy died, and they threw his ass like in the fucking well. So he goes to a property where the Carmichaels used to own, and the lady's like really disturbing. She's like, the only reason I took your call was because my daughter was complaining about seeing a little boy under her bed, and and also we see a scene where that little girl sees a little boy, like she moves the covers because she's sleeping in her mom's bed. She goes back to her room. She, moves the blanket, and she sees a little boy like fucking drowning again in her bed. So they let John go to that home. They move the bed. They dig underneath it. They find a well. They find bones there, and the bones has a medal, and I think it's Joseph Carmichael. It says on there, and John keeps it, and he goes to talk to Senator Carmichael about it, and he has the exact same medal, and and he's able to figure it out by himself, or John is, that the whole reason for this. Did you want to explain it, Chris? Maybe you could explain
Yes.
it. Go ahead.
This was explained so well in that cafe scene where they're sitting down discussing this.
That's the
and
one.
and he and he figured it out so well. It's like he says, okay, so I forgot the last name of the mother's maiden name of
Spencer.
the boy.
Spencer, I think.
Spencer. H.T. Spencer, exactly.
Yep.
That was the granddad business tycoon who was a multi-millionaire in around the year 1900. So he had this estate that he had willed to his grandson. Again, this is the maternal grandfather of this child who's killed. Now,
the mother died in childbirth, right?
The mother died in childbirth, and then H.T. Spencer, the multimillionaire, died. So now the estate is going to the grandmother, and this child has some kind of rare arthritis, and they don't think
he's got a bad foot. He's got a bad foot.
Yeah. And they don't think that he's gonna make it to age 21. Now, the significance of that is that's the hand he opens beer with. No, for real. The significance of that is that And a lot of states have this, it's the UTMA laws, Uniform Transfer to Minors laws, where when you transfer estate, property, or some massive amount of wealth to a child, some states have it at age 18, other states have it at 21. Apparently, the state of Washington is age 21, so he becomes the inheritor of this estate. Well, they don't think the child's going to make it to age 21. So if the child doesn't make it to age 21, then the money goes to charity. The land, the money, the fortune, the wealth, everything goes to charity. So apparently this man, Carmichael, what was his name? Robert Carmichael, the granddad or whatever?
I don't remember the dad's name.
Yeah, Joseph Carmichael's father who killed him,
Yeah.
whatever his name was. Richard Carmichael, Robert Carmichael, whatever, kills the son and then replaces him with an orphan.
It is
and
Richard.
then
It is Richard Carmichael.
Richard, yeah. And then replaces him with some orphan from some orphanage, and then sends that orphan to Switzerland, saying under the guise that he's been getting treated by these breakthrough medical doctors.
Yes.
Then the kid comes back when he's 21, inherits the estate.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh, fuck it, kill the kid, but I'm gonna go ahead and that's. I mean, it makes sense why the guy would do it, but it makes no sense when you're like, why would you anyway? But yeah, that's all fucked up. So he basically killed his own son for money, and that's what John figures out, and he tells, and like they think it's all blackmail, and he tries to tell Senator Carmichael. And this detective DeWitt comes to his house and threatens him, and that they're going to tear the house apart. And then when that detective walks out, he ends up wrecking, dude. Like, Joseph comes after him, dude. And it's pretty scary because John's looking in the mirror when it happens, and the glass busts on his face. And that's, and then Claire must be like because it's so ridiculously fast, with the editing. Because it's like the glass breaks, and Claire calls him, like, not even like 10 seconds later, and she's like, that guy that was just at your home, DeWitt, he's dead. Like, all,
I remember that.
Yeah, all ridiculous. And then they finally, Senator Carmichael finally lets him talk to him. He goes to his place, and he gives him that same spiel. And what's her face? Claire goes back to the house, and that's when the wheelchair comes down the stairs after her, dude. And that shit's all fucking freaky, dude. She's like, oh, and that motherfucking chair's hauling ass, dude. That chair's hauling ass. And he lets her outside. He comes back in, and it kind of gets over the top because it's like super windy in the house now. I don't know why John's trying to go back upstairs. It makes no sense why he's trying to go all the way up to anywhere, But he ends up falling down off the second floor, and Senator Carmichael's looking at Richard's picture in his office and the metal, and he has he's hypnotized, and he's able to see. He transfers to the fucking home, and John's able to see him walking around the home, the mansion. Really, it's on fire. He's able to see him walking up the stairs. It's really cool imagery. It's like, wow. It's like crazy.
That was fucking creepy. And right before that was the kind of scenes I was talking about that I always find disturbing. Where he's going up these fucking stairs as shit is happening, and I mean he's going these dark, narrow areas. Yeah. Upstairs in this fucking haunted ass house, and I'm just cringing the whole time. But yeah, it's the senator is in his office looking at the metal and looking at the picture of his dad, but simultaneously is spiritually present, so much so that John Russell can see him going up the stairs.
Yes, and he sees back when his dad, his quote unquote dad, is drowning the real Joseph Carmichael, and he has a heart attack, and that and that's really the end of everything. The house burns down, and then that little music box and the wheelchair are still standing, no problem. Mm-hmm. And the music box opens, and it starts playing that song, down, 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 which I really like, dude. So. That's the fucking Changeling, man. So I know Mark's wide awake gonna get this shit over, dude. So what was your how did the movie get over with you, Mark, dude? I mean, that wasn't a tough guy movie, dude, but how was it for you?
As far as
a horror movie?
But I mean, are we doing 1 to 5, 1 to 10.
Yeah, if you want to rate it already, yeah, give it. What's your rating, and what were your overall thoughts on the fucking Changeling 1980? Not that Angelina Jolie shit, Ray.
1980, that's a good year, dude. That was the year I was born, by the way, dude. So I'm going to go. There's a lot of elements to this movie that I like, dude. The guy works. The guy can work. He's basically in the movie by himself, dude. So it's an older guy, and he's banging a younger chick.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yeah.
you guys know it?
Yeah.
But anyways, and he's in this fucking fancy house, dude. This fancy house. Gets over like a motherfucker, dude. And it's not over the top. That's the thing I like about this, dude. It's not over the top, dude. It's not like, I like Exorcist, dude. It's one of my favorite horror movies. But sometimes you're like, oh, come on, dude, already. Fucking, he does a head spinning all the way around and all that shit. And then
She's fine, right?
the puking and all that. Yeah. It's like over the top stuff, like big bumps, dude. Like somebody I know takes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's too many of them for no reason in that movie, but it's still good, Exorcist. Anyways. But this one is just, you get a build up, and you're like, oh, then they pull back a little, dude. Like, oh, dude, they're fucking good. They always have like this, these scenes where, like, it looks like somebody's coming behind him, like somebody's looking over his shoulder or about to, whatever, and then they pull back, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, it's interesting. Like, I'm waiting for a demon or something to come out, dude. And nothing ever happens, dude. Nothing ever happens except the fucking ball shows up, dude. A fucking ball bouncing down the steps, dude.
And the wheelchair, dude.
The wheelchair,
dude.
Yeah, they keep pulling back, dude. They keep pulling back, and it keeps you interested in the movie, dude. So it's a good movie. I'm gonna on a scale of 1 to 5, dude. I'm on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10, I'm gonna go with probably. Oh, dude, I'm gonna go with a 9. You know what? No, I'm gonna go 9.5 because he raises his eyebrow a lot, dude. 9 without the eyebrow, 9.5 with the eyebrows, dude. Just a lot of like, oh, I'm so smart.
Chris, what do you think about the Changeling, man? Give us your whole business like Mark did. I like how you broke it down for everyone.
Okay, the whole spiel, and I'll tell you what. First of all, let's just get the star rating out of the way. I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Oh God.
It would have been
what?
10. It would have been 10 if it was.
He's gonna. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna do that bullshit, dude.
Well, let me do my fucking. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 stars. Of course, it would have been 10.25 had it been filmed in Japan. But no, 9.5 for sure because the story is good. The George C. Scott and Trish Van Devere are terrific. As is Melvin Douglas.
Dr. Sayus.
Yeah, those three really. Oh, Dr. Sayus. No, those three really lead the charge on the acting front. Everyone else is decent, not great, not bad, but decent. I will say this about the movie, and I actually wrote this down as I was thinking it. So it's a profound story. So it's not. This is a sociopath, and he's torturing people for revenge. It's not, this is some guy who was accused of something or persecuted by others in life, and now that he's dead, he's come back supernaturally for revenge. This is a tale of transfer of wealth via murder for, deceptive purposes. And there's similarities between this and that one. It was a fiction movie, but it was about Louis the 13th, who had a twin brother who pretended to be him, and Louis the 13th was the rightful heir to the throne, and he had him imprisoned in some little island, and then they finally did some kind of trickery with like a painting and the artist remembering who was who, and then the real Louis the 13th got to be back on the throne, and he put his twin brother who would imprison him, he put him in that same prison. So it's similar kind of feel to it. I thought it had initially I thought it was going to be a lot like The Shining because it's a guy who's well in life going to this odd mansion that no one's really lived in for 11 years or whatever, but it was very, very, very different from The Shining. So my initial feel was not justified in the end. Now it's interesting because this movie was based on a novel written by a guy. His name was Russell Hunter. So I think that's where the protagonist being John Russell, because the guy who wrote the novel was Russell Hunter. When you get deeper into it, if you look up what was his name? Melvin Douglas. Now, his dad fled Latvia in the late 1800s to come to America. Now, interestingly enough, his mother's maiden name was Shackelford. Mark, do you know that? Mark?
Hello?
I thought you were going to get a kick out of that. I thought you were going to get a kick out of that. I guess you didn't.
I chuckled, but you didn't hear me, obviously.
Okay, fuck that. No, but there was something I had read here that really struck me. So, it really struck me about him that I made a connection here. Like, there's so many connections. Like I was saying, art imitates life, and oh, here it is. Here's what it is. His dad, who came to America from Latvia, was a concert pianist and a composer. So that may have been the motivation for the protagonist being a musical composer and a pianist.
Pianist.
A penis. Okay, got it.
He's a penis. He's a penis. Oh my god. Yeah. The fucking Changeling for me, man. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and they were talking about, ratings. If I'm gonna go ahead and, if I was just rating it off of what I think people will talk about it as, yeah, I give it like a 9. But for myself, I'm like, it's a 10 out of 10. It's probably my favorite horror movie because, like everything Mark said, it's not like overdone. It's one of those movies that I can just put on and, like, it's weird. I can relax. Like, I just love the way everything looks. I like the feel. I like that it's not too loud. Some movies are just too much shit going on, and you're just kind of like, what the fuck, Here, it's you put it on, and it almost makes you have to want to watch it because everything is done, for a reason. The music in it is perfect. When there's a scary scene, there's no jump scare music, but the music plays for with what's going on with the scene too. And then like you said, dude, George C. Scott. If you would have put anybody else in this film, it wouldn't have worked because this guy is so believable. Like if you had a guy that was too young, it wouldn't have gone with it. And any older than him, it wouldn't have. You would have felt like this guy was being run down too easily. But here he's like the perfect age where you do believe that this guy at his age, he wouldn't freak out when all this shit's happening because he's already, he's past all that chicken shit bullshit. You know what I mean? He's already like, oh, come on, what's going on here? God, that the way an angry older man would be. So it's perfect with George C. Scott. And he's Patton. Patton's not going to run out from wheelchairs and balls, No, he's not going to do that. But yeah, it's a 10 to 10 for me. It's I love paranormal movies, and this film has all the stuff. The stuff just appearing out of nowhere. The fucking seance. This is the seance that other films try and replicate and imitate and all that bullshit. Just a badass film. And
are you the child killed by the cold cart?
No.
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
But that's going to be it for the Changeling. Now we're going to be thinking of some new movies to watch for this new Master of the Universe horror podcast. Like for those of you that know that watched before, we did have the Nightmare on Elm Street ones up, but we took those fuckers down because we don't want Jason coming after us. And a lot of especially that first Nightmare on Elm Street with Jason, it was just horrible. So we're going to be doing all new films, and they have the Omen, the original Omen on YouTube too. So I'm trying to do a lot of films that Chris is able to watch online. Now, what do y'all think about doing the Omen next?
Give me a little backdrop on it.
It's about the son of Satan, dude.
I thought that was Chris. Dude.
It's about the same, dude. They're about the same, dude. Yeah, but it's about this guy who's I don't want to give you the whole details, but it's his son is the reincarnation of the devil, dude.
Ooh, Gregory Peck. Okay.
You've seen the Omen, right, Mark?
Oh, fuck, it's been a while, dude. I don't remember shit about it.
Okay. So I think we should do the Omen next week. So I'm doing this because I want the folks at home, if you want to watch the movie first and then listen to our podcast so you kind of know what's going on. Sometimes sometimes you hear a movie or you hear people talk about a movie and it makes you want to watch the movie. But so do that if you like to do it, of course. But trying to give y'all guys a heads up if you want to watch it with us. It's on YouTube, The Omen 1976. And we'll be talking about that one next week, and we'll be getting that shit over. So we're trying to do a new horror movie review every week for y'all. But anything y'all want to add before we close this motherfucker out?
No, I mean I think it's good that you're telling people what the next movie is going to be, because it's kind of, you're giving them the opportunity watch it for themselves, let the information swirl around their head, and then they can make their own opinion how they feel about it. But then they can listen to us how we felt about it.
Yeah, it's funner that way.
Joey Cage, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Are we looking down the road to create other Master of the Universe movie reviews? Like, I know we got the horror genre going on, that's badass, but are we looking at doing other genres as well?
Well, yeah, we do have the movie. It's called this Master of the Universe movie podcast, which we're doing everything. We're going to do comedy on that. We're going to do horror. I mean, not horror. Everything but horror. It's, sci-fi. We're doing plenty of action. But, yeah, it's going to be a mixture of everything. Why? What movie did you have in mind, or movies, so the folks know if it's a good idea or not?
I mean, one movie I had in mind that I think would be fantastic and would be a lot of fun is... oh, my God, my mind went blank. I'm getting old. That fucking ass. No, the Cape Fear.
Oh, God.
You and that Cape, you bring that movie up like once every 2 weeks, you know that?
Do I?
Every time we talk about something, you're like, oh, dude, Cape Fear, dude. Cape Fear.
Do I look destitute to you, counselor?
You bring that movie up every fucking time, dude. Every time, and you always do. I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about. But you bring it up all the time. I mean, I guess we'll do it, so I'll know exactly what you're talking about, and then I'll tell you if it sucks or not, so you can stop bringing it up.
Okay. Let's just break that down. Let's break that down now. So, 50,000, over 14 years. That's about $3,000. That's not even minimum wage, counselor.
And you're talking about the 91 one right now. You're not talking about the 60s version, right?
Yeah, the 92 version. Yeah, not the 60s one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Robert De Niro, dude. It's gotta be a mobster, right, Mark?
Of course, dude. Or he's not interested.
He plays a Southerner.
I'm not gonna be able to watch. I'm not gonna be able to. Oh yeah, it's a mobster actor. I mean, we're not gonna be able. We're gonna have to do a whole just the Christopher J. Mobster movies that he wants to do, or the actors that he likes that are come out of the mobster movies, just so we can get them all out of the way, dude.
No, but this one, what I like about this is, I mean, I don't care that he's played mobster or whatever. I like the fact that he's just this stalker, creepy kind of guy, who like always makes he's kind of humorous, like, afternoon, counselor.
No, I know you like him, dude, because he came out in Casino, dude. That's it, dude. That's it. Anyone that comes out as that came out as a mobster or a tough guy like that mobster gimmick, dude, that's it, dude. That's it. You're not a real big Al Pacino fan, though, right? You're just a De Niro.
No, I am. No, I like Al Pacino a lot. I love not only Donnie Brasco, but I love Sin of a Woman. That one's terrific. So what do you folks do in Gresham, Oregon?
And Carlito's Way. We're gonna do Carlito's Way on the movie podcast one. That'll be. Because I'm trying to do like every 10 movies, stick with the genre. Like this first 10 movies on the movie podcast one is like going to be all the badass action over the top shit, and then the next 10 will probably be like the 80s classic like comedy stuff, like the what's his face, Eddie Murphy stuff and Dan Aykroyd stuff, and then we'll go to the next bracket of 10 movies, which will be whatever. If we want to do like gangster movies, which I know Mark's gonna love. We can do gangster movies or whatever the case is, but yeah, it'll kind of rotate with that one. But horror, of course, it's just horror. So And Mark sounds like he's underwater, like Ray.
No, Mark, if you don't want to do the gangster movies, you don't have to. Me and Joe got that shit over like anything, but
yeah, it wasn't believable for me, guys. It wasn't believable.
Nope.
Yeah, we'll do it, Chris, dude. You know him, dude. If he doesn't want to, he's just gonna sit there and trash you, dude. So that's all right, dude.
Joe, you have seen Sense of a Woman, right?
No, I haven't seen Sense of a Woman.
That is a good fucking movie.
Do you have it?
Not on my Google Play, but I should. It's usually, but the thing is, they usually have it on HBO Now.
And I have my HBO Now. I've never seen it, but we'll check it out. I'll tell you if it's good, dude. I'll tell you if it's good or not.
All right, man.
All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed the fucking show, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
What's up, Ray?
What's up, Ray?